Have you ever walked into a room and paused, just for a moment, because you caught a faint, unfamiliar scent? And then, just as quickly, you wondered, wait, is that me? You're not alone. That quiet question has passed through the minds of thousands of people, especially as we grow older. It's not about being dirty. It's not about laziness. It's about biology, and a natural change that happens in every human body over time. We're talking about what some call the senior smell. That faint musty scent that clings to clothes, pillows, or even skin. And the tough part? Even if you're showering daily, brushing twice a day, using deodorant, it can still show up. But here's the twist no one talks about. It's not about how often you wash. It's about where you wash. Let's start with the story. Marlene is 74. Bright smile, sharp wit, the life of her church's Wednesday bingo night. One Sunday after service, she bent down to hug her granddaughter. And the little girl wrinkled her nose and whispered, "Grandma, you smell like the old books in the attic." Oof. Marlene was mortified. She was clean. She used nice soap. She even spritzed a bit of perfume. So what was going wrong? It turns out, Marlene had been skipping one sneaky little spot in her hygiene routine, a spot 99% of people completely overlook. It wasn't her underarms. Not her feet. Not even her scalp. It was something much smaller, much simpler. The area behind her ears. Yep. That warm little crease between your earlobe and hairline. It sounds almost too simple. But let me explain why this matters, especially after age 60. The science behind the scent. As we age, our bodies begin producing a compound called 2-nonenal. It's part of how our skin oils break down. In younger people, this doesn't really build up. But by the time we reach 50, and especially past 70, our skin chemistry shifts. 2-nonenal isn't a bad smell on its own. It's subtle, but it sticks. To your skin, your clothes, your sheets. And here's the kicker, it loves warm, hidden, low airflow places. Like behind your ears. It's one of the least scrubbed, most neglected zones on the body. We rinse it, sure, but when was the last time you actually scrubbed behind your ears with soap, water, and intention? For most people, it's been years. Real lives, real changes. Tony, a viewer in his 60s, put it plainly. "I started noticing a smell I couldn't explain. Your video pointed out exactly what I was missing. Fixing that small thing made a huge difference. Thank you." That's the power of small changes. It's not about turning your routine upside down. It's about doing one thing just a little differently, and letting the results speak for themselves. Let's be clear, there's no shame in this. It's not your fault. It's nature. But just like we adjust our diets or medications as we age, our hygiene routine deserves a little upgrade too. Washing behind your ears might sound minor, but here's what it really does. It removes 2-nonenal buildup. It prevents that stale scent from clinging to your pillow and clothes. And most importantly, it gives you control. Because this isn't just about how others perceive you, it's about how you feel about you. A tiny habit that changes everything. Next time you're in the shower, take a soft washcloth or your fingertips, add a gentle cleanser, and give that little space behind your ears a proper wash. No scrubbing hard. Just a soft, circular motion. Then rinse and pat dry. Simple. Fast. Powerful. After just a few days, Marlene's granddaughter hugged her again and said, "Grandma, you smell like fresh laundry again." And Marlene? She stood a little taller, laughed a little louder, walked down that grocery store aisle with a new spark in her step. Because it's never just about the smell. It's about dignity. It's about confidence. It's about showing up in your own body, feeling fresh, proud, and 100% you. So we've revealed the first hidden culprit behind that lingering, senior smell, the area behind the ears. But that's just the beginning. Because here's what most people don't realize. As we age, the scent we carry doesn't just come from one spot, it's the result of multiple quiet changes in the body. And more often than not, it builds up in places we forget to clean properly. Let's talk about the next sneaky zone that could be holding you back without you even knowing it. The back of the neck, the silent scent trap. Let me ask you something. When you shower, do you really scrub the back of your neck? That space just under your hairline, down to the shoulders? Most people don't. We wash our face, rinse our hair, maybe even scrub our chest. But that spot, especially if you wear high collars, lay back in a recliner, or sleep on your back, gets compressed, sweaty, and almost no airflow. And that makes it a perfect storm for odor buildup. Just think about it. Your pillow touches it all night. Your chair presses against it all day. It collects natural oils, sweat, and dead skin, and over time, it develops a subtle, stale scent, even if you think you're clean. Rocco, one of our viewers, said something that stuck with me. I never knew the old person's smell came from changes in sweat and sebum. Scrubbing the right areas really makes sense. Curious, why does warm water help more than cold or hot? Great question, Rocco. The answer is, warm water helps dissolve sebum, the oil your skin produces, more effectively without irritating sensitive, aging skin. Cold water doesn't loosen buildup. Hot water can strip the skin too much. So, here's what to do: use warm water, a gentle soap, and give that neck area 15 to 20 seconds of attention in the shower. Use circular motions. A soft cloth, sponge, or fingertips are perfect. After drying, apply a light moisturizer to prevent flaky buildup that can trap odor. You'll feel fresher. Your pillow will smell cleaner. And some people even say their hair looks and feels better, because less oil and sweat trickle down from that forgotten zone. Elbows and knees, the hidden dry zones. Now let's talk about two spots that almost never make the hygiene checklist: elbows and knees. You might be thinking, but those don't even sweat. True, but here's the thing. As we get older, the skin on our elbows and knees becomes thicker, drier, and more textured. That makes them prime territory for dead skin buildup. Dead skin equals a feast for bacteria. And bacteria equals odor. Sophia, age 71, takes this seriously. She shared, "I'm 71 and take hygiene seriously. Daily showers, brushing twice a day, and I still have all my natural teeth. I often get compliments on my smile. Self-care pays off." And guess what? The same care she applies to her smile? That's exactly the level of attention your elbows and knees deserve. Here's a simple routine. During your shower, give these areas a soft scrub with a washcloth or sponge. Once or twice a week, use a gentle exfoliator, even just a damp towel works. Afterward, apply a mild lotion or a few drops of olive or coconut oil to keep skin soft and clean. You might not have thought of these areas as contributors to body odor, but trust me, you'll notice a difference. Fresher feeling clothes. Softer skin. More comfort. How these small habits build big confidence. Here's the thing, it's not just about eliminating odor. It's about what happens when you feel truly fresh. When you walk into a room and don't wonder how others perceive you. When you lie down in bed and feel clean, confident, and totally at ease in your skin. Take Irene, who's 70. She recently started airing out her home daily and added more warm water to her routine. "This winter I removed the screens from my windows. Now I'm putting them back and starting a daily airing out habit. I'm also going to try drinking 6 glasses of warm water a day. That's what I call a holistic upgrade: body, space, and spirit." You see, freshness isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's the difference between shrinking back and standing tall. Between hiding away and showing up with joy. A quick recap before we move on. So far, we've covered 3 overlooked areas that hold on to odor. 1. Behind the ears, where 2 nanino builds up silently. 2. Back of the neck, pressed, warm, and often skipped during showers. 3. Elbows and knees, dry, textured skin that traps bacteria and dead cells. Each one of these can be addressed in under 2 minutes a day. And together, they can completely change how you feel in your own body. But we're not done yet. Because there's one last spot that surprises nearly everyone I talk to. It's small, hidden, and most people haven't cleaned it properly in years. It's time to talk about that final game-changing hygiene zone, and the simple daily habit that could help you ditch senior smell for good. We've talked about the surprising power of washing behind your ears, the overlooked back of the neck, and even the elbows and knees. Those quiet places where odor builds not because you're dirty, but because time has simply changed how your body works. And now, it's time to reveal the last spot. The one almost no one talks about, but once you start tending to it, you'll never go back. So let's say it out loud, without shame or hesitation. The belly button. Yes, your navel. It's soft. It's small. It's hidden. And for many of us, it hasn't seen a good scrub in years. But here's what most people don't realize. Your belly button is a natural trap. It's dark, warm, and collects everything from lint and sweat to skin cells and oil. And once all that sits together, it can start to ferment, yes, ferment, causing a subtle but persistent smell that clings to your clothes and lingers even after a shower. Bob, a viewer who said his sense of smell isn't what it used to be, commented, "Thanks for breaking it down into 3 simple categories. This explained a lot." And that's what we're doing here, making the invisible visible again. Because the places we ignore, whether it's a belly button or a back of the neck crease, those are the places that quietly hold us back from feeling our best. How to gently clean your navel. Here's the safest way to take care of your belly button. Take a damp washcloth or soft cotton swab with a bit of mild soap. Gently clean around and just inside the outer part of the navel. Don't dig deep or use harsh pressure, just a soft, circular motion is enough. Rinse and pat dry thoroughly. Optional. Apply a dab of natural oil, like coconut or olive oil, once a week to keep skin soft and reduce buildup. You'll be amazed at the difference. Clothes smell better. Your skin feels cleaner. You feel lighter. And it's not just physical, it's emotional clarity, too. It's more than hygiene, it's dignity. Let's be honest, aging comes with enough challenges. You don't need old person smell to be one of them. That scent isn't a reflection of who you are. It's just a byproduct of biology meeting neglect in forgotten places. And now, you've got the tools to change that, completely. Like James, one viewer, beautifully put it. We've become so germ-phobic that even a natural human scent feels alarming. Let's focus on love and hygiene where it matters, not fear of every little whiff. Exactly. This isn't about being perfect. It's about empowered self-care. Quiet pride. Knowing you've taken charge of the small things, so they don't steal the joy from your big moments. Because that's what freshness really means, feeling confident when you hug your grandkids. Feeling light when you lay your head down to rest. Feeling unburdened by worry about how others might perceive you. You've earned that peace. Every bit of it. Let's wrap this up. So let's recap the 4 most forgotten hygiene spots that could be causing that senior smell. 1. Behind your ears, the first hiding spot for too nanino buildup. 2. Back of the neck, compressed, oily, and too often missed. 3. Elbows and knees, dry, thick skin that traps bacteria. 4. The belly button, warm, hidden, and easy to overlook for years. You can tackle each one in under 2 minutes a day. And that simple care? It adds up fast. To fresher clothes. To cleaner sheets. To a body that feels cared for, not forgotten. Now it's your turn. If something in today's video made you pause, smile, or say, I never thought of that. I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. What's one small change you've made that helped you feel cleaner, fresher, or just plain better in your body? Give this video a thumbs up if it opened your eyes. Share it with someone you love, because nobody talks about this stuff, but we should. And subscribe for more no-nonsense, caring, age-wise advice. Because aging well isn't about fighting time, it's about living well within it. With your head high, your skin glowing, and yes, your scent fresh. You deserve that. Always have. Always will. Here's to living cleaner, bolder, and more confidently, one forgotten spot at a time.